we spoke about, you broadly laid out the reasons why somebody should move abroad. But one question, is there is it specifically for people who have, let's say, studied computer science, biotechnology, or people in STEM fields? Do you think this advice mostly resonates with them? Not resonate. I mean, is it applicable more for them? Or is this a blanket advice for even, let's say, somebody who has only graduated 12th and maybe they cannot afford to, okay, for them, if they cannot afford to, maybe then they have no choice but to continue living in India, make enough money and then go abroad. So I'm just trying to understand is this a blanket advice for any educated person, or is it applicable for anyone?
It's easier for folks in STEM.
Okay.
So, it's going to be much harder for, let's say, BCom graduate to move abroad. It's going to be...
Why so?
The amount of opportunities are going to be lesser. It's going to be very difficult for him to find a job abroad. So for him, probably doing an MBA is the option, do an MBA from abroad. But an MBA from abroad is often very expensive, and perhaps if he cannot afford that. So the point is, if you can, then it is a blanket advice. But I believe that, I don't know what the number would be, but let's say if 80% of folks who are working in computer science in India can move abroad, maybe 30% of BCom graduates in India can move abroad. However, anyone who can, they should. So this is sort of a blanket advice for anyone who gets an opportunity, they should. So, and to be really honest, I would argue that, and which we have seen in the demographics, people without any qualifications, if they get some sort of an opportunity, which is very rampant in Punjab, for example, they get an opportunity to move abroad, to become, to do, let's say, minimum wage jobs. If they can find such an opportunity, if there is some way that they can move abroad, it's extremely hard for them. But if they do find, then yes, it is applicable for them also. See, for them, what you need to compare is what are the opportunities a BCom graduate has in India? If he goes abroad, the sort of opportunities that he will have there, they are going to be better. So this is indeed a blanket advice for anyone who can. It's just easier for folks in STEM. It's even easier for com science graduates. It's even easier for com science graduates from top colleges. It's even easier for com science graduates from top colleges who are working at the top tech companies which are in India. So let's say if there is someone from Razorpay who is a senior engineer at Razorpay, if that guy decides to move abroad, it's going to be significantly easier for him to move abroad than, let's say, someone who is a BCom graduate and earning 25,000 rupees a month in a credit card sales job of sorts.